What's up, everybody? My name is Baby Smooth, and today I'm going to be showing you the fundamental Pyromancer start. You can go into any potential Pyromancer build if you just follow these simple directions. So, first off, buy everything you see on sale and try to fit it into your board. Second off, we are looking for a coal on turn 1 and maybe a whetstone. And not much else really matters, to be honest. I'm going to be making a torch. Make sure you're not combining the burning coal. Make sure you're getting the torch instead. And I'm going to go ahead and lock a banana as well. We're not really going to need this space just yet because our main purpose is to get our weapons in order as soon as possible. So we got a Reaper matchup. Reaper's pretty strong on turn 1, but Pyromancer is ridiculously strong. So it's not really fair. Now, you might find yourself losing on turn 1, turn 2, turn 3 even. You're not going to win every single game. But with Pyromancer, you kind of can win every single game. Kind of. I don't know, it depends on how lucky you get a little bit. I see the shield on sale. I'm just going to buy it for next turn. I check to see everything is going smoothly. And we are going to create a hero sword and a burning torch. And that's going to be a nice turn. Now that our weapons are in order, we're going to be looking to create a chili goob. So if I see a goob or a chili pepper, I am going to be locking them, and we're just going to slowly but surely gather our board together and have a good time. I don't know. Pyromancer, you're basically... You're destined for greatness. It's probably one of the strongest classes in the game right now. You gotta be doing something pretty wrong to lose multiple times. Here we get a goob on sale, which is kind of very exciting to me. And we are going to place him right there. Have not really any space for activators or anything, but I am going to buy another coal. I'll put it into my torch. It's my faster weapon. And I'm going to make sure my hero sword is being created. So far, so good. We are on pace to have a great game here. And you usually will be. You know, whether it's this turn or the next. Remember, you want to make sure you're not making a steel goob. And you want to get your hero sword getting turned into a burning sword. And really try to have that burning torch by this point. You're going to have a lot better of a time. Now, the one banana, you can see how much stamina we're using. We're still honking, by the way. But I think it's an acceptable amount of honking that's happening. Unfortunately for me, we do find ourselves only getting this much bag space. Instead of a 4 space bag, we get the 3. But I'm going to accept it anyway. I'm not too picky when it comes to bag space. And we are going to waste a roll here. Now, you might be wondering, should you go for the burning blade instead of the burning sword? It's actually really good. And it finds its place in a lot of builds. I don't, however, recommend forcing all the whetstones. I think I could very easily lock this in. And we could create a pretty effortless burning blade. But I also know that that's going to delay my chili goob and all that. We also have stamina issues. So I'm going to handle all of that first. I'm going to lock the banana instead. And we're going to start praying for bag space. Little fun fact, you are basically guaranteed to get bag space within like 10 items, I believe. And you just have to hope that it's not the tiny bag space. This is pretty nice. I guess, you know, our praying for bag space really worked. Thanks, person or God I prayed to. Anyway, we find ourselves with a chili pepper. Everything is going very smoothly here. Some might even say baby smoothly. Oh. Anyway, we get a chili. We're making the chili goober. We could lock this garlic just for fun. It probably wouldn't be a terrible idea since it's on sale. But we're just going to go forward. This guy has basically what we have, but somehow he didn't find the whetstones. A little bit unlucky for him. But you got to do what you got to do. You're not always going to get the stuff that you need. Instead, he has an extra banana, and it's not really doing it for him. But a win's a win. We take it. So next, we are going to grab ourselves another speedy bag. And we're definitely going to use it. You might be wondering, why would you buy the speedy bags on Pyromancer? Aren't you just fast as hell anyway? And you'd be right to wonder that. But for each of these speed bags you use, it's more or less 5 additional starting heat. So I'm basically starting with 10 heat on these weapons, if that makes sense, due to the speed calculations. Now, a customer card on sale is always welcome, and I think I will opt to pick up this blueberry just for a really fast activation. I don't truly expect to lose to anything. Now, if you're planning on going Cryomancer, I would totally recommend buying this Hungry Blade, or at least leaving it on sale here, reserved, and we're just going to go forward to the next turn. Everything is going according to plan. We have literally everything we need, and that was pretty easy. It's not always going to be this easy. I did a few trial runs for this video, and I did not fail one time to get Chili Goobert and both of these weapons by the round that you're allowed to choose your class item. In other words, this basically always works. And if it doesn't work, you're either very unlucky or slightly unskilled, and I don't know what to tell you. But literally every time it did work. I am going to flex this Hungry Blade. I'm going to leave it open because I do know that I'm probably playing Cryomancer this game, but you guys aren't going to see that part. You're just here for the beginning. We're going to take the customer card off and get as much heat in there as we can with our double bananas and our great goob activation. I expect to beat most people out there. Although this guy's a little scary, I don't know. Anyway, it really came together really easy this time, didn't it? Oh well, we're going to speed up the fight, and we're going to end the video as soon as we get to class activation, class selection. This guy's board is really good for this turn. That's fine. We're going to be good later. Anyway, that's all for this video. You can now go into any build and have a good game. Firebender, you got what you need. Crusader, you got what you need. This is all just the staple items for every single build. Reminder, you can opt to get those whetstones. It might set you back a little bit on your Chili Goobert or your other stuff. But, hey, Burning Blade goes pretty hard. It's usually going to be worth it for you if you don't mind losing a little bit in the early game. I do love winning in the early game. It's nice and it helps you climb. You get a lot more points that way. That's all for me. I hope you guys enjoyed, and good luck out there. You can literally build into any of these builds with these core items. Good luck.